What's up, guys? Steve here, and it is time to start another stream. As always, we have Speedrunner0218 with us. Hey, what's up, guys?
Sure.
Steve here, and it is time to start another stream. As always, we have Speedrunner0218 with us with Abra. With the only
and we're doing Pokemon Blue
is
Randomizer
wasting 3 hours
with
our
Abra.
time training and getting
With
rid of
only
teleport.
little
we will be locking
caveat
teleport PP at
is
0.
instead of wasting
wanna
hours
start
of
off
our
with that,
time training
so that
and
way
getting
you
rid of
guys don't
teleport,
think this is
we
gonna
will
be
be
the hardest
locking
grind
teleport
in the
PP
world.
at 0. I just want to start off with that.
Could be wrong.
So
still
that
will
way
be,
you guys
though.
don't think this is
Take
going
a
to be
look
the
at those
hardest grind
stats
in the
that
world.
we got right there. 25.
It still will be,
HP,
though.
And
Take a look at those
attack.
stats that we got
Those
right
are the
there.
stats
yeah.
we're going to be working with until we
25
eventually
HP
get ourselves
and
up
20
to
attack.
a Kadabra.
Oh,
Those
yeah.
are the stats we're going to
And
be working
believe
with
me,
until we eventually
when I
get ourselves
thought
up
that
to
underestimating bad stats
Kadabra. And believe me,
was
when I thought
well, let's
that
just say until
underestimating
last week
bad
when we did
stats,
Weedle, I didn't think getting to level
was-
6 would be that hard.
well, let's just say until
And
last
I
week
was
when we did
wrong.
Weedle,
Hello, Game Dev.
I didn't think getting to level 6 would be
Literally,
that hard.
Speedrunner may have saved
And
5 whole
I
minutes
was
on me
wrong.
because of that. Anyways,
Yeah.
Literally,
let's take a look at our
Speedrunner may
moveset.
have saved
We
5
le-
whole
we
minutes on
learned
me because
Confusion, Psybeam,
Yeah.
Anyways,
Psychic.
as far as our psychic moves.
Let's take a look at our
we
moveset.
get
We learn
Recover
Confusion
and Reflect via
Psybeam,
level up.
Psychic. As far as
and
our
we
psychic
have
moves,
some other
we
decent
get
moves along the list.
Recover
Mega
and
Punch,
Reflect via
Mega
level up.
Kick,
Body
and we
Slam,
have
some other decent moves along the list.
technically
At Mega Punch,
Submission,
Mega Kick, Body
and then we get
Slam,
some other decent moves like Seismic Toss
Technically
and Dig
Submission.
that we'll most likely be teaching at some point.
and then we get some other
if
decent
it's not
moves
for the whole
like Seismic Toss and
Did you
Dig
make sure
that
to
we'll
mention
most likely
Psychic?
be teaching at some point. If it's not for the whole
You
run.
know, we learn it by level
Did you make
up.
sure to mention
I
Psychic?
figured that people would probably get that.
You know,
Yeah, I
you
know.
learn it by level up. I figured
Anyways,
that
I think
people
without
would
further ado,
probably
we could
get
probably
that.
get
Yeah,
ourselves
I know.
started.
Yeah. And I
Anyway,
also on my
I
end
think
wanna
without further
just
ado,
make sure
we
you
could
guys
probably
know,
get ourselves
I
started.
am on a 4-win
Yeah.
streak right now in Pokemon
And I also
Blue,
on my
11
end
to
wanna
11.
just
If I
make
can
sure
win
you
this
guys
one,
know,
I'll have more wins
I
than
am on a
Steve,
4-win
but
streak right
I
now.
noticed
Pokemon
Steve
Blue,
tends to do
11
worse
11.
with bad
If I can
Pokemon,
win this
so-
one,
but who
I'll have
knows?
more
Steve
wins
might
than
pull a fast
Steve,
one on
but
me.
I
So
noticed
we'll
Steve
see.
tends to do
I don't
worse
know,
with bad
Abra might be
Pokemon,
considered a
so-
good
But who
Pokemon.
knows?
We'll
Steve
see.
might pull a fast one on me. Did
So
you ever
we'll see.
watch the? It was about a year
I don't
ago
know,
it was
Abra
released.
might
Did
be
you ever
considered a
watch
good
Scott's
Pokemon. We'll see.
Abra video? Did you ever watch the? It was about a year ago it was released. Did you ever watch Scott's Abra
Hold on.
video?
Game Dev is telling me I have an audio repeating issue right now.
Hold
Uh-oh.
on.
Game Dev is telling me I have an audio repeat. I figured it out. Okay, should be fixed.
Alright, yeah. So Scott did all of Yellow with Abra, but then at the very end, he did like a Gen 2 backport where he taught
I
Abra
did see
those
that.
elemental
All the
punches.
punches. Yep.
Yeah, I know. And it just completely steamrolled everything.
Yep.
It was hilarious.
Sorry about the sound issue, guys.
Alrighty.
Anyways, before we get
Let me just-
started, I'd just like to say that if you guys like our content and it is not too much of a hassle, make sure to hit us up with a channel membership if at all possible. We're going to be trying to put a little bit more priority on channel memberships because it's kind of the way you grow, and it's the first step in growing on YouTube. So, that's with that out of the way. I am ready
Yep.
to get started.
Alright, so, yeah, on my end, if you become a member, there are a few member-exclusive videos I have. I plan to continue that once I've accumulated at least a few of them. Okay, so, you ready to go?
Yep.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, go. Good luck.
All right. Well,
Name me speed.
I will definitely try.
In my Murkrow video that I'm going to release soon, I actually did name the rivals Steve. Yeah, I'll make the video and I'll give you a little shout out in it. Oh yeah, those of you who didn't see, the PC had a rare candy.
Nobody saw that.
Yeah, you're right, but I just wanted to be kind. So, do you think you're going to win the first battle? Oh, wait a minute. I just realized. he picks Ditto as his starter, and it transforms into Ditto, and it's just gonna spam teleport. We could possibly win this by struggle spamming, because the enemy AI has no PP.
You're right. You're definitely right.
So Ditto is the only Pokemon Abra could defeat. If this were anything else, it would probably lose, unless it's something like Magikarp. But that was quite funny. But hey, at least we get a little bit of training. I can start out wild Pokemon training at level 6. We're also in the medium slow group, so that's some. Oh, wait. Game Hook. Freeze my PP.
I was really hoping you'd forget about that. Game dev, there was nothing to see. I just did the beginning correctly and Speed didn't.
Hmm.
Can you guess what I did correctly?
Let me guess. Freeze the PowerPoints.
Yes. I knew the first battle was going to be hard with only teleport.
Well, I still ended up winning the fight. I just had to spam teleport 20 times. It's not a big deal. I'll probably make up the time at the end. So it looks like that's an easy Pokemon I can defeat. You know something I realized? Abra is having an easier time leveling up than Weedle did. That's odd. Why is the enemy image not disappearing like it should?
Before I end up blacking out 20 times, I should probably spend all of my money. That would probably be smart.
Yeah, I messed that up during Weedle. Well, too late. I already blacked out.
That's alright. I don't know
why. I lost half my money.
I'm kind of drawn to this route. I'm going to give like each route like 20 encounters and hope that I can get something I can beat.
Actually, I'm going to get some of the nearby items, see if I can sell them for money. I can sell that.
Okay, well, I guess I am done there.
Alright, that's enough. Well, hello, John Calbro. Yeah, for some reason, my enemy wild Pokemon image is disappearing. It's probably a bit typo in my code. I'll fix it after the stream. But man, I made a new overlay and I'm still having problems with it.
Jeez, I didn't even level up. Oh my god, it sent me all the way back here. Okay, you know what? It's more Pokemon encounters, so I guess I'm fine with it. Maybe
yeah, you know, I'm doing pretty good. This Pokemon here is actually... This Pokemon gives a decent amount of XP, and it's quite easy to defeat. Wait a minute. Why am I walking back to the center? I can use teleport outside of battle.
Shh. You're not supposed to know that.
Dude, I have done Alakazam in yellow. Alakazam has only teleport to level 16, so I've done this training before. Yeah, Gen 1 struggles quite bad. Gen 2 and Gen 3 is actually quite good, because it does like very little recoil. Instead of like half the damage, I think it was only like a quarter. Yeah, I know. Abra medium slow, quite good.
Alright, this is certainly
Weedle was medium fast.
Certainly getting slightly better. Very reminiscent of, I think, possibly the Caterpie run. Or, I mean, Butterfree run. No.
You know, well, I guess the reason Abra's easier than Weedle's because we were allowed to freeze to struggle. But Weedle couldn't. Well, I guess we could if we want to.
I think it was Clefairy, actually. There was a Pokemon we had to do the struggle strat on.
Well, I fainted in battle, but I had an HM Pokemon, so I get to live and just come back and heal. Yay! Do these give a lot of XP?
The world may never know.
Yeah, but, well, yeah, if we see a wild ghost, we're just gonna run away, but once we stop the struggle fest, we'll be at, Confusion. And we'll be a Kadabra.
Okay, so that was a good strength and surf user. So now I just need cut and fly.
That's a strength and dig user.
Oh, that's a weak Pokemon.
Actually, I'm gonna find a different route.
This route has been a gold mine so far. I just wish it wasn't the worst route in the game.
Why would it be the worst route in the game?
Because it statistically has the lowest level Pokemon in the whole game. If that gives you a
Well,
good
there's
enough
my
of a hint.
cut user. Hey, I found both fossils. Yeah, I'm not sure I'd want to face that thing. Or that. Yeah, this route's not that good.
See, I could be testing other routes. There could be a Chansey out there, but I don't think it's worth chancing.
I see what you did there.
I liked it. I thought it was clever.
Fight
like
the
this
rival? Maybe. Well, I know one of the rivals' Pokemon's bad because it has Abra as its starter, or Ditto as its starter, and it'll transform into Abra. Oh, fuck off.
What'd you find?
A wild Kadabra.
Oh, nice. You should use it for teleport.
Well, no, it confused me with confusion, and I hit myself.
Ooh, yeah, you don't want to do that. Hitting yourself is no bueno.
Yeah, definitely.
Ooh, I bet the XP's good on this Pokemon. Ooh, it sure was.
Hey.
No.
This thing will be good.
It has unlimited PP. That's the only move it's gonna use. Have you seen any of the wild Jigglypuffs?
I've seen a couple.
Yeah, it only has Sing, which is which is an easy win, but it just lasts forever.
Yeah, we're not fighting the rival. Thing is, like, it had a Ditto, so it only had one Pokemon that could be good, and it happened to be good.
Ooh, game dev, that is a good idea. We should definitely implement that, so that way people get the knowledge of what the shiny sprites look like. And it can be the future shiny sprites too, so you don't have to deal with the crappy Gen 2 shiny sprites that I deal with on a regular occasion. The Gen 2 shiny sprites that I generally have on my stream, they're like the ugliest sprites in the world. And it's not Gen 2's fault, it just, there's very limited color on the Game Boy. Sure. Whatever has the most detail that you think you can fit in that tiny square.
Okay. Really?
All right, chat. Do you think I should switch routes? I feel like this route has been very kind to me.
Yeah, let's just stick to the grass.
I mean, we're only 4 levels away. We should definitely just continue doing
So you're
this.
at level 12, huh? I just got to 12.
That may have been a little obvious. Did you use your starting rare candy like I did?
I was gonna wait till I was level 15.
Oh, you're telling me you got an. I used it to get off of the level 6. Well, I figured level 6 would be the hardest level to level up from.
I was able to level up pretty easy. The first wild Pokemon I encountered was a Jigglypuff.
Oh, wow, that was lucky. I've been doing Route 2 for a long time now, and I'm telling you, Jigglypuff might be, like, rare. It's not so rare.
Where was this when I needed a flyer?
It's not so rare before the forest, but is pretty rare in general. Wait, I haven't encountered a flyer yet.
Well, I've already gotten one, but then on Route 1, I found a Pidgeotto. It's one
I've
of the
been on
level
Route
5
1
encounters.
for ages now. I haven't found that Pidgeotto. I
It's one of the Route 5. It's one of the level 5 encounters, so I think it's one of the rarest ones.
Oh. Oh, you're actually looking up the animations? I'm glad you're looking them up because I was a little worried that I was going to have to make them myself. Hey, Natharita, welcome to the stream. I don't mind making them myself, but the idea of learning how to use Adobe crap, what's it called? Quick Cuts or something like that scares me.
I mean, you should probably do a bit more work on your own overlay.
No, he's got it. Okay.
That was probably slower, but whatever.
Level 14. Okay, almost level 14. I really thought that would have gotten me there.
Alright, finally, another one of these.
I still have yet to find this Pidgeotto.
Game Dev says, you see, he's the idea guy for the overlay. I'm just the code monkey.
See, I'm the Steve Jobs and he's the Steve Wozniak.
And your name is Steve.
No correlation.
Uh-huh.
You're right. I look for all famous Steves and I try to identify with them. You caught me. Alright.
I wonder if I can knock this out.
Alright, level 14 in a little bit.
Eh.
That's alright. I can try and figure out how to do the animation thing. It may be difficult, but oh, I think it's called After Effects.
When you have to like get rid of the background of the video you pull it from, just do it like frame at a time.
I would get rid of the static background and try and keep the moving background. Or at least that's what the plan would be.
I think you would just have like a short video of the animation happening with the background and everything. And then you would just go in one frame at a time and just remove all the unnecessary pixels. Because I mean, in an 8-bit game, that shouldn't be that hard. Finally.
So did you find the hidden hyper potion?
I did. I actually sold it.
Why would you do something like that?
I already blacked out and I needed some money for Pokeballs.
Oh, that makes sense. I haven't blacked out yet. Surprisingly.
Okay, so now I gotta do this. There we go.
Oh my god, there's another rare candy.
Really? Must be one of the item spots I haven't checked yet.
Oh my, I feel really, really, really bad for not checking this area. There's 2 rare candies.
You are got to be kidding.
I am not kidding you. I am not kidding you. Oh my god, there are 2 rare candies.
We
That's
could have
crazy.
avoided like 2 levels of training.
That's insane.
So it looks like the lead I had is now gone.
You had a lead? Oh, right, that lead.
Yeah. Yeah, guys, just ignore the fact that I have 59, 58 confusions. Just ignore that.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
There we go, it's all fixed.
Dude, Brock. Bro, dude's been eating his Wheaties.
He's trying to be like LeBron James and Serena Williams and stuff.
I am not
on the
over exaggerating either. You will find out soon enough.
Come on, it can't be that bad. Experience goes off the HP. No, it does not. That's a common misconception. They have their own separate XP yields.
It's almost true.
Almost, yeah, but it's not literally directly related to HP. I don't know what you're talking about. I just won on the first try.
How'd you get past Gyarados?
Lived on 2 HP. You hate me now?
I do.
Thank you. I'll take that as a compliment.
Meanwhile, I'm sitting here with all these resets. Sounds like you've got
I'm at
none.
2 resets.
Oh, you're at 2?
I'm
Okay.
at 2.
All right.
But yeah, but seriously though, if we both had checked those rare candies, imagine if I checked them and I just never said anything. I'd have an even bigger lead right now.
So just go ahead and subtract 2 from there, and then you got what I have.
Well, I didn't use the 2 rare candies.
Go ahead and subtract the 2 off of your reset counter. That's what I have.
You're at 0? You just said subtract 2 off my reset counter.
Exactly.
So you're at 0?
I cannot confirm or deny these allegations.
You just told me earlier you've never blacked out once, and you count those as resets.
Exactly. I guess you'll have to watch the video to find out if I'm telling any lies.
You're always telling lies. I'm straight up used to it. I basically just take everything you say with a grain of salt.
Oh, that would have been a great strength cut and dig user.
I actually caught a Kingler for my HM user.
I also caught a Kingler.
Oh, that's interesting. I picked up the free Diglett, the Magikarp Pokemon. It was a Slowpoke, and it actually popped up on my overlay like I just encountered it in the battle, even though I didn't. That's quite interesting.
Weird.
Yeah, that was weird. Wait a minute, why am I doing this?
Oh
Don't ever
my
believe
god!
anything. Yeah, I
Another
wouldn't.
rare candy.
Where
you're
are
gonna,
you
You're
finding
gonna check
these?
this spot, so I mean, yeah, I'll just tell you. There's another rare candy in one of the spots we check every time.
Are you in Mount Moon?
I cannot confirm or deny these allegations.
Can you confirm them?
I can certainly attempt to deny them. Whether it's truthful or not, I cannot confirm. Alright, I am definitely still behind you in one aspect.
Catching things. That rare candy there was almost vanilla.
It was.
Just one spot away, but it got the spirit. Hey, that's something. There we go, that's all 12. And I found a P word to end this off.
No, we don't like those.
What is this? Yeah, sorry game, that's not till Friday. Game dev, no offense, but I'm not going to be reading code while I'm doing a stream. Oh, I walked,
Along
well, I
these
guess we might as
lonely
well.
roads. That was a song reference nobody got, unfortunately.
Dang it, Oak. Stop telling me I can't use a Helix Fossil in battle.
I know. That guy. What is he thinking, telling people what to do?
Oh, it's for John. Oh, okay.
I officially have something that no other player can have.
A big ego?
Both fossils. They said it couldn't be done, but I did it.
Really?
I
Oh.
am the master of both fossils.
You know what's funny? I'm facing a trainer with a slow bro. It disabled my confusion, so in return, I disabled its confusion. I mean, he had it coming.
You're right. He certainly did.
I think that dome fossil's vanilla. It is vanilla.
Do you guys remember how many Pokeballs I bought at the beginning?
Not enough.
Alright. We will do the very unexpected thing in this run. We will be going, because I don't think it'll take long. I think we're going to go to Bill. I think we can one-shot everything up to Bill, so it's probably worth it.
Yeah, you do that. Who knows? This might be a Hail Mary for you. A ride on with Bubble Beam. Well, you can't learn that, but you can learn Surf. Man, Confusion has so many power points.
It does.
40. That is nuts.
What? It has 25.
Are you sure?
You broke something. Oh my god, guys, he's been cheating this whole time. He's had more
I healed
PP
at
than
the
me.
center. I healed the center. That cancels everything out.
Have you frozen your teleport power points?
I unfroze it. Are you sure Confusion's at 25?
I just went to the center. It's 25.
Okay, so here's what I'll try. I'll deposit the Kadabra and then withdraw it and see if that fixes it. No, it's still at 40.
You may have accidentally refroze it when teleport was in front.
Maybe. Oh, so it froze its max PP as well. Alright, so I'll just never use it again. I have Psybeam.
Oh my god, I don't even have Psybeam yet. Jeez.
Yeah,
somebody's been
sorry guys,
training.
I froze the power points. Like, I don't know what you didn't do that caused me to do it. Maybe I froze the max power points instead.
No, when you froze or when you unfroze teleport, you accidentally refroze it. Like you double clicked. That's what you did. So you unfroze it, it went back to 40. You refroze it, sorry, yeah, it went back to 40, and then you refroze it, it stayed at 40.
Oops. That's fine, I'll just never use Confusion again.
That's alright. That's a bit of a over...
I mean, 25 versus 40, it's like...
Yeah, it's
Well, I mean, that's still... how many times am I going to use 40 Confusions between center trips?
That's alright. You're being over dramatic, but that's fine.
You're the one being over
I like what I
dramatic.
thought was. So, have you taught Payday yet?
I don't think we can learn that move.
Ooh, somebody has not been testing their PP or their TMs.
Oh, well, I guess I just didn't bother with it. Ah, damn it! I forgot you can't sell that. Well, that's embarrassing. Oh, I didn't have enough money for that.
Am I going to teach Swift? You know, that's probably going to be a judgment call. judgment based on... Actually, I'm going to go ahead and say no because we can learn Try Attack.
Try not even that good in this game.
Right, but it's guaranteed, whereas Body Slam is not.
That is a good point. Well, at least I know that wasn't a waste of time.
You're welcome.
That's a smart use of my teleporting. That's going to be my advantage for Steve compared to Steve. I'm gonna utilize my teleports carefully. Kind of like how we utilized Dig in that Van Man race.
Mm-hmm.
Well, eventually I'm not going to have teleport anymore, but still.
Ooh, now that's an interesting item. Okay, I've got way too many good items. I need to do something about this.
There we go. My glitched confusion is now gone.
Do I foresee sand attack or smoke screen becoming an issue at some point? No.
I'm going to set a warp. Oh,
Should I?
oh boy, I loved that item. Thank you. I appreciate it.
I don't like the sound of that.
I definitely appreciate that as well.
Do you guys see what I'm about to do? I'm about to do something real cool. I'm gonna go
No, you're not.
Oh, it's gonna be fantastic.
Alright, now to get rid of some garbage.
I agree. Some garbage needs to be gotten rid of.
Yep.
This might be worth a shot.
If you say so.
This is way, way too early. But if I can do it, and I can get an item speed can't, oh, this will be great. It might cost a few resets, but it might be worth it.
Yeah, he's going to Sylph.
Guys, it is with great regret to inform you that that guy had a really, really strong Pokemon.
I mean, it couldn't have been that bad.
It is.
Do you want me to go test it and beat it first try like I did with Brock?
Don't defeat my self-esteem that much, please. I can't take
But I
it.
like defeating your self-esteem.
My
It's fun.
self-esteem can't take that much more of a hit. Oh, Clefairy, get out of the way! This is cheating, guys. This is legit. This is not fair, dude. This Clefairy, this Clefairy just killed 30 seconds of my run. You know the room with the person that gives you the tea?
I know what you're talking about too.
No, it wasn't 30 seconds. It was like 20 seconds, but it felt like 30. It was agonizing.
Yeah, they're a pain. I mean, in the remakes, they're even worse because they move around a lot faster. They can move in front of the door.
I couldn't use teleport. It was inside a building, and I might have been able to use dig though. Maybe.
I think we tested that in the Van Man race. The only place in Celadon you can dig out of is the hideout. Unless we just forgot to test that place. But I'm pretty sure we did. Is this what I think it is? It is what I think it is. Well, I don't want this pathetic move anymore. So yeah, Steve, you better be scared.
I think I'll probably be fine.
Oh, right.
Oh, wait, hold on. I have that other item. I should probably do that first.
I should probably go get... I think I deposited that again.
I have just so many options available to me. I looked at my time. I'm like, we can't possibly be at 30 minutes. And then I remembered Abra.
Oh, right. I
Uh,
forgot I don't have that yet.
I will certainly get there. Don't worry, Cole. All in due time. I don't think
Well, at least I got some vitamins.
anything could stop us now.
Alright, I'll just save here. Man, that was pathetic. And that was also pathetic. Well, I know where I can go now.
Oh, we could use that. Hold on a second. Okay. I think my moveset's going to be pretty set until one level from now, when I have to make a difficult decision.
Is that if you want to learn Recover?
Yeah.
I just leveled up to that. I mean, I'm just gonna get rid of Teleport.
Oh, crap.
And at least since I have the enemy HP on my display here, I can see how many hits this move will take. To, like, knock things out.
That trainer was awfully hard.
Eh, not that bad.
Oops, wrong move. And it cost me a paralysis. Yay. Why not Side Beam? Because I don't want to go to the Pokemon Center very much. Also, I plan on teaching over Side Beam later with something else.
Okay.
The PP is more valuable.
What happened?
I just got guillotined by a Krabby!
When was the last spot? Are you able to run away? Is it a wild battle? It wasn't, was it? Yeah, I don't think it was.
That is one of the most embarrassing things to ever happen to me. All because I was greedy. I could have used
Wait
the
a minute.
full restore at the very beginning of that battle, and I chose not to.
How does a Krabby outspeed you? Oh, wait, you were paralyzed.
I am thoroughly embarrassed. I'm mortified, shocked, bamboozled.
Oh, apparently I passed over a lick. Apparently there were Licky Tongue in here.
That item was not worth it. Also,
Oh, that was useless.
boy. I mean, I'm heading there next, game dev, so it's not
How have I
that
not
big of a
checked
deal.
this place yet? Don't know how I haven't checked this yet. Oh, thank you, I guess. Nugget. Ultra Ball. Alright, so here's a new trick I've learned. Watch this, guys. I'm going to cut this tree. Ignore the wild Kingler. Enter here, and now I can dig.
Yeah, I think I made a bad decision earlier in the run, and it's gonna cost me. Not now. Oh, I don't have that item? Okay, well, now I feel really bad. Okay, well,
Oh,
This-
really? One of the Snorlax is a P word?
I have made a mistake. I have made mistakes.
Well, there were 2 full restores on that route.
Alright, I'm gonna have to do another thing I don't like doing. Along with Bill, I'm gonna have to do another thing.
Well, I probably should go to the center. Porygon's underrated. Have you even played it in this game?
Porygon is
I have many times. It sucks.
Porygon is definitely not underrated.
I mean, it gives you so much to work with, but it just doesn't have the stats for it. But it makes you think it's good when it's not.
Porygon is the epitome of bad.
Hey, don't use that word on my channel.
Bad? Oh, the
Yeah.
P word. My bad. You said
Sea
it first.
foam. Sea foam.
See,
Hey,
the
Steve, you
problem,
should go there.
the problem is that I can see the foam, and therefore the foam exists.
I thought that place didn't exist to you.
It doesn't. But I see it from a distance, and I choose to mock it.
Well, I found Horndrill. Another candy.
You should use Horndrill. It's a great move.
And Earthquake. And another Abra, apparently.
Oh my god, I am beyond stupid. I can't even come here. Why did I come here? I don't even have the item. Guys, why is nobody
Want
double
that?
checking my bad decisions today?
I think it's because they want me to get a 5-win streak.
Oh my god, I can't believe I've done this. This is 2 mistakes I've done in this run. And I was leading for a slight moment there after Brock.
I think it was just a slight bit. It wasn't by that much. Oh, the hidden item. Yeah, I forgot about that.
See, this is a really big mistake because I can't dig out of here.
Where are you at that you can't dig out of?
Like, it's a catastrophic mistake. Cataclysmic, some may even say. You can't do that in buildings. Also, no, I can't do that.
Can't be in Sylph, because you can dig out of there.
Says you.
There aren't really many buildings you can not dig out of that are, like, big deals. Are you in the tower?
Oh, I forgot to check there too, and Cole even reminded me. Oh my god, this is just compounding the errors.
Because I'm pretty sure you can dig out of the tower. Ads or a banned work on your channel? Words? What? Banned word? No? What? I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm even like walking around extremely sloppily.
Uh-oh. Oh, God.
I've encountered
Okay, I was
multiple...
lucky. Used Leer.
Oops.
So far, the #1 fear has just been other Gyarados. Surprisingly.
My #1 fear is using Repel in battle.
That's why Oak is trying to prevent you. He knows it's your biggest fear. I predict 115. If this thing started as Alakazam, this would probably be Gengar.
I agree.
Yeah, so that's why, after this run, we're going to count Abra and Kadabra as finished, but we're still going to allow Alakazam to be on the table, because we want to see how fast it can truly go. So yes, we pretty much will have been doing Alakazam twice, but the difference is, in Red and Blue, Alakazam starts with Confusion. So it's going to be a lot different.
Oh, I've got the TM for Sky Attack. You are so doomed.
Well, I just got... How often do you get knocked out by a critical hit Vice Grip?
Always.
Yeah, I guess it's just normal.
Very.
Man, how is that move not KOing a Victory Bell? What? That's strange. Probably a back roll.
Why did it pick that up? I knew that was a TM. I don't need TMs.
Sure you do. Also, since we have Impossible Evos turned on, Kadabra evolves at level 37. That's with all the trait evolutions in Gen 1. They're all level 37. I think this is the first time we've actually used we evolved a Pokemon that's normally a trait evo. Because we haven't done Machoke or Graveler or the other one, Haunter. I'm gonna get something really quick before I forget. Actually, how much money do I have?
All of it.
Surprised, not that much. I was seeing if I had enough for a vitamin buy, but I pretty much have no money. Well, maybe I have some stuff to sell.
Well, that
Well,
was
I've got
definitely
3
worth
nuggets.
the nugget I dropped for it.
Alright, so it looks like we're going with 4 calcium. Wait a minute. No, I don't have that. What can I do right now?
The world is your oyster.
Oh, that's something I can do. Yeah, I'm not... If Ditto won the poll, what would the strategy be? Well, if Ditto ended up winning, or when we eventually do it, we'll be freezing all of our power points to the max, so when we transform into some, we're not going to have 5 of everything. We're going to have 64 of everything forever. Because that's, like, the only way this would be possible.
Yes.
So, like, if I transformed into that Mr. Mime right there, I would have infinite amount of confusions. But yes, it still does depend on the first mon. Because it could be something that, like, gets a really bad move to start with. Or it could be like a Magikarp. Alright, please be something good. I think I can see what Steve got killed by with Guillotine. And that was not even helpful.
Yeah, but it beat me. That was good information. It's my only reset of the run.
19 case fly, amber, lift key, go, loot,
Oh
rod,
no.
surfs. Okay, that's something I can do.
By the way, there's the move, Cole Daniels. We only do one run for the randomizers, but yes, it is the first run. We started as an Abra, so it is not the easiest of runs, unfortunately.
Can I suggest to run 2 Dittos Gen 5? No, I'm not doing that. I mean, here's the thing. If when Ditto transforms, if it had the normal amount of PP the move it copies, like, starts with, then I think Ditto would be possible in a lot of games. It's just the problem is they chose to restrict it with only 5. Like, that makes no sense. Like, why would you restrict its power points like that? Hey, that's vanilla.
My ineptitudes are really showing. I wish I had
Alright,
that
that's
Pokemon.
with 2. I don't really like doing multi-party runs. Pokemon runs. Not a fan.
Stormy, I've been doing a lot of things very poorly this run. So even though I have 1 reset, it is not a good run for me. I don't want to divulge the information to Speedrunner right now, but I just wasted a lot of time because I didn't do something earlier that unfortunately he was able to do earlier.
How do you know that I was able to do it?
Because you told me.
Because Ditto solo is bad, but a team can work. Nah, I think that sounds like more like a challenge Steve would do.
I would never, ever do a Ditto team challenge.
Like you'd have a team of 6 Ditto. Hey, you
Never.
did a team with only Metronome users.
That was different. I got to use the best Pokemon in the game.
Clefable?
You doubt Clefable?
Yes.
Clefable is one of the strongest Pokemon in the game.
If you say so.
Okay, sorry. It is one of the best Pokemon to be using at Metronome in the game. That would.
Why is that specifically?
Because it has very balanced stats, but slightly more balanced in special.
Oh. Oh, that was definitely a helpful item. Hey, Steve, have you ever used Recover once?
Yes.
I don't think I have one time.
Oh, hey, Abra.
Well, I really hate how this check takes a while to do.
Oh, double team. Don't mind if I do.
Reflect. I'll hold on to it. I mean, you never know if it'll be helpful. You must make room for this. Alright. That's something. Now I can do this place.
Oh, wait. I have 1 more left. I want to give up.
You don't get to give up.
That just happened. That wastes so much time.
Yeah. One pro tip I have, I've mentioned this many times, but if my bag is full, but I have rare candies, I can actually check an item, and if it says not enough room in your bag, I just skip it because I know it's not a rare candy. Because if it was a rare candy or something I already have, I'll pick it up.
This is the most disappointing, one of the most disappointing runs I have ever had.
I mean, that sounds like it's kind of on you.
No.
Man, I really wish when Ditto transforms, it, like,
It's
okay.
100% because I haven't found a flyer yet. Don't remember what run I did this, but I spent like 10 minutes trying to find one.
Oh my gosh. Rival 5, dude is good AI. The Ditto is literally spamming the shit out of Recover. It's using nothing else. There we go. I only won that with a special drop. That was quite stupid. Well, at least there's a heal bed nearby.
Game dev, he won that run. Why don't when you make an insult, at least back it up. He said it's payback for the one time you did a run without flying.
Oh boy.
And you won that run.
This is a problem. I am out of moves. Oh, that's odd. Why aren't my PP updating? Like, why isn't Reflex PowerPoints updating? That's weird. Oh, wait a minute. They're both pulling from move 3. See? So yeah, that's a typo in my overlay. I gotta fix that.
That dig mistake. That escape rope mistake. It was so demoralizing that
Broken in
I'm
come on.
I'm literally
game
just straight up looking for a flyer. I do not want to walk all the way back to Cinnabar because of that.
Well, here's the thing. The reason it's doing that is just a simple typo. Instead of move 2, I accidentally put a 3 in there. Like, it's a simple typo. I can fix it. You know, it's not often you think about this, but in Gen 1, Magneton actually has lower defense.
Alright. Yeah. Not having a flyer can't cause that many problems.
I know I've had to do no flyer runs before, but there were no fly runs I have done that I still won.
You didn't literally walk all the way from Fuchsia to Cinnabar the long way through the tunnel, use an escape rope, then go all the way back to Fuchsia again. Like, that is the most demoralizing thing I have ever done.
Well, no, it's not a glitch on my overlay. It's a simple typo in the code. Like, I know what the problem is.
What haven't I done? It's like, the only thing I can think of is Bill.
Wait, you haven't done Bill? You said you were going to. Have you lied this whole time? Yeah, guys, I think Steve lied. He never actually did Bill. Okay, what do you have today for us? Interesting. You know, it'd be really cool if Reflect triggered the badge boost, but it doesn't.
Oh, right, Cole. You're right. I haven't done that. Another error I made in that run. I have made countless
No, I mean a
errors in this run.
Pokeball that appears when you open the gate. Oh, that happens when you, like, you open up a text box somehow by, like, interacting with something. At the same time, a sprite loads in. When it does that, it, like, loads in a weird spot. Yeah, I'm not teaching it that move. I'd rather get a P-word plushie than have to do that move. Because the thing is, if you want to know why I absolutely hate it even more, go watch Latios. Because have you ever tried grinding with a slow level up Pokemon to level 20 on Wild Route 1 Pokemon with only Psywave? Yeah, it's bad. And I couldn't even get Struggle because one of Latios' moves was Memento, which actually kills Latios. So I literally could not get Struggle.
How many gyms do I have left?
Darn it.
3?
Hey, Candy.
No.
You know what? I feel like I should do a few guys here. You never
2.
know.
2 or 3? 2.
You would know if you kept gym badges on your overlay. Okay.
Yeah, those 2. Yeah, I was forgetting about Blame because I had spent forever just like apparently ignoring him.
Yeah, I wish I still had a PP up for the Psychic, but I ended up selling it earlier by mistake. Which is embarrassing. But we gotta be different and not show the gym badges. Hey, you can do what you want with your overlay that you're making for Steve, but I'm still using this one.
Today was not my best performance. In fact, I'd probably go out on a limb and say it's one of my worst performances ever.
I mean, it can't be that bad.
No, if you go back and watch this, you'll realize there's not much I could have done worse.
You could have deleted Psychic. Haven't you learned yet? I always have more than enough information. Yeah, more than enough, that's for sure. Man, I'm surprised. I can still take in vitamins. Which game other than Gen 1 do you think Abracadabra Alakazam will do good in? Gen 2. In a rando, it depends on how many dark types, because Tyranitar is going to be the #1 threat. Because Tyranitar is a really good physical attacker. Yeah, if you go back and watch the Espeon Fire Red video, the fact that Bruno in the Elite Four had a Tyranitar literally cost me 20 minutes. Because I had to black out of the Elite Four, to go to the game corner, spend $80,000 just to get Iron Tail for an Espeon. Its attack is like barely better than a Rattata. It's bad. But I had no other choice. I think Steve's gonna have a breakdown. I don't know what's going on, but can you guys go put F's in his chat? Fire Punch and Ice Punch would help. Oh yeah, it definitely would. Darn. Thought that would have been a candy, but oh well. We can't all be winners. Ah, I did not mean to talk to that guy. This isn't too bad. Fuck, I gotta quit doing that.
I can't even dig out. At any point, do they sell escape ropes in this game like they do in Gen 2?
Swag boulder. Yeah, you can buy escape ropes.
Where?
That's a good question. Does Saffron sell them? I think the Celadon Mark does. I mean, why are you needing to buy escape ropes when you have Dig? Man, that's a lot of candies right there. If you include the one I used earlier, that means... Oh wait, there's the one in the PC. That was not part of the shuffled list. So... Yeah, I found 9 of them. That's a lot. What was I doing again? Oh. Well, let's do this.
I feel like I made less mistakes my first ever video.
Well, you didn't start out with Abra. You know, it's not the fact that her team was good. I was just way too low of a level.
Cole, it's over. I understand you trying to be a nice guy, but it ended like 4 mistakes ago.
Come on, Steve. Raise your spirits.
Actually, I think the very moment the contest ended was the moment I used escape rope and went all the way back to Fuchsia.
Oh.
As if the game were to taunt me, there's a Charizard. Not that it can learn Fly.
Yeah.
That I just
If it was
so
yellow, it
much.
could. Yeah, game dev definitely knows a lot about code. You should go look at some of his stuff. You know, I wanted to win this race because I wanted to outsmart Steve. I don't want to win because he dug out of the mansion.
This one is
Like,
so
that's-
bad, I'm considering unlisting it.
No, don't do that.
It's
I mean, come on. If you're the kind of guy that keeps
I've had
Kangaskhan listed up,
bad videos. This is my worst performance ever, and it looks like I'm gonna finish at like 109, 115, somewhere between there, and I still think it's one of my worst performances ever.
well, here's the thing though. You didn't even unlist your Kangaskhan stream, and literally half the stream went dead because like there's
That was
nothing
one
there.
of my best streams ever.
Yeah, but we wouldn't be able to tell. Half the run's gone, but you still have it up. So why would you unlist this? I know you're not gonna do it. The only time I've unlisted streams was when, like, for Vileplume, for example, OBS literally just quit working, and I couldn't continue the stream, so there would only have been, like, 20 minutes of a stream up, so I just unlisted it. That's the only reason. Where's my elixir?
I don't even have room. Like, just come on. This isn't even a thing I should get angry about, and I just am.
So it looks like this guy does have one of those. Game dev, have you seen Pimo Rules Pokemon Red and Blue AI tournament? Oh yeah, he even did a sequel to it where everyone was level 50. Honestly, the whole thing, that whole video basically just came down to who has a better team. Because a lot of trainers share AI, but the best trainer, it literally just came down to like who has like the best team. That's literally all.
How long ago did you win, by the way?
I haven't won yet. The champion's Ditto is spamming recover again.
I find this very difficult to believe.
No, I will literally just say, you might not want recover on your moveset for the champion fight. Unless you can knock out the Ditto very quickly.
I don't have a choice.
Yeah, I'm resetting.
Unless I can learn. So, interesting, stupid question. Very, very stupid question.
And I went to the champion without rare candies. I was just seeing if I could.
The use of double team is banned, right? But not the teaching of it.
No, you're not using the TM for double team.
No, not using it, just teaching it.
What would you even teach it to? A random side of Pokemon?
No! You just gave me the advice. There's only one thing I can do.
Why would you teach one of your HM users double team?
Who said anything about an HM user?
Steve, what are you doing?
No, what you just told me. You just told me if I have
have
recover on my moveset, I'm going to lose. So, what if I teach it double team?
You're not teaching double team. That's banned.
Okay, well, you know what? You're going to be really mad when you see the other thing I'm going to teach it. And you're going to be like, man, I really wish you used double team.
108.18.
Okay, well, that was expected.
I ended the timer like 2 seconds too late, so I'm just going to say that's a 16. I get what you're saying. You wanted to teach double team just to get rid of recover, but no, you
have a
can't
separate
double team
strat I can use.
Yeah.
It's not a good one.
If I found out though when I watch your stream that you actually did teach double team, the TM, I'm not gonna race you ever again.
I'm not gonna.
Okay.
You guys haven't been watching very long if you think I'm holding on to Mimic. I forget Mimic like more than 50% of the time.
I actually got Mimic, but I never ended up using it. Just Psychic and Seismic Toss all the way. What am I going to do? Let the Ditto transform, and then I get to mimic a move from it?
Did you guys see what I did?
I'm actually curious. Would the AI... Like, if the Ditto copied me...
Game Dev saw what I did.
Here's an interesting question. If I had taught Alakazam Mimic, and then Ditto copied me, and it had Mimic, could it use Mimic? What would happen? What would it copy? Honestly, curiosity is killing me. I really want to see what happens. Because it's a normal type move. It'll have a chance of using it. Alright, but first, why don't we update our leaderboard? 108.18. So that gets us 3rd place, ahead of Snorlax, but behind Articuno.
I didn't even need it. You lie. 110.
What do you mean?
I taught Flash
Steve,
and I one-shot the Ditto.
I said, unless you one-shot it, you don't want recover on your moveset.
Oh, you didn't one-shot?
I tried to do it without rare candies, but then the next attempt I used them.
Oh, that makes it even more embarrassing.
Alright, I gotta move these.
That was one of the worst shows ever, guys.
Dude, you got a 108. For me, that's 3rd place on my leaderboard.
110. That was one of the worst performances I've ever had. if this is one of the worst performances I've ever had, imagine just how good an Alakazam run will be.
Yeah, that will still be on the to-do list.
Oh, boy. I'm not sure you can fit the amount of mistakes I made in one hand. Like, over a minute mistakes in one hand.
Alright, now that I've updated my leaderboard, I'm actually going to try this now. I want to see what happens if Ditto transforms to Alakazam and it has Mimic as a move, because no enemy in the game has Mimic. I just want to see if the AI will even use it and what happens.
We're going to do
actually really
something
curious.
unprecedented today on the stream, but we're going to do it after Speedrunner's done. So don't click off yet. We're not done.
Alright, so I'm just going to get rid of Reflect.
Okay, so he's doing a whole thing. Don't click off. We're doing a rerun. It's not going to count toward the leaderboard, but it's just for me.
So you're going to do that for yourself on your own stream?
Yes. I cannot let it end this way. I've done this once before with Lapras, where I did a second run, and the second run was much worse than the first run. And I did a third run, and the third run felt really good. And this run gave me a sick feeling in my stomach, and I cannot let it end this way.
So you want to raise an Abra again?
I'm not racing. I'm just gonna do it, unless you want.
No,
to
raise
again.
raise the Abra. Like from level 5 to 16, you really want to do that again?
That's not a big deal.
Yeah. Well, actually, this time the seed is going to be faster anyway because you actually know where everything is.
Oh yeah, this time I'm gonna pick up the 3 rare candies, use them immediately, and then go to Route 2.
How a second run works for him.
Oh,
is,
well, hold on. Where did you see 2 flyers? I didn't even see 1.
Route 1 and Route 2.
It's just a lie.
Route 1 had a level 5 Pidgeotto, and Route 2 had a Spearow.
I battled at least 60, 70 Pokemon. There were not a Spearow and a
Well, here's the thing.
Pidgeotto.
Remember that one race where it was Kabuto? You managed to get past Brock, and I had no idea how, but then you told me about the Gyarados, and I never found it.
Yes,
You
but
ended up winning the
Gyarados
race
had a
before
high
that.
spawn rate. I was in Viridian Forest. There were multiple Gyarados. You
It
didn't
wasn't high
fight
for me.
60 Pokemon in Viridian Forest to find that Gyarados. I fought 60 Pokemon to not catch a flyer.
Not the forest, no, Route 2.
Same thing. I mean, in your
Are
comparison.
you watching my stream on your stream right now? The whole Mimic thing?
No, I'm distracted.
Okay, so I'm on the Ditto. I want to see what happens. Alright, so it'll choose between Mimic and Recover, so I'm curious. Wait, what the fuck? You can't Mimic Mimic? Dude, it's mimicking Mimic.
I just watched that.
What? Is it choosing the same slot it was originally in?
Oh my god.
What happens if I move it to slot 3? Will it mimic Recover? It mimics Seismic Toss? Okay, what the shit? How is it choosing these moves? I have no clue how it's choosing these moves.
Well, anyways, I'm going to hit the restroom and I'm going to replay this run.
Yeah. And for everyone on my end, don't leave yet. We're going to be giving Steve our full support, so we're going to watch him. But yeah, that was actually quite hilarious. So I'm thinking what happens when it chooses Mimic, it just chooses a random move. But yeah, you would never see that in a run because no enemy AI in the whole game has Mimic. It's only a TM. No one gets it by level up, nothing. What happens if you mimic a move before and then Ditto transforms? It would probably just choose one of the 4 moves. Or wait, no, it wouldn't have Mimic anymore. Oh, I get what you mean. Yeah. Let's test this. Let's test it. Oh wait, I'm gonna want to get rid of Mimic, so Thunderbolt off. Oh, I could have done that. Yeah, I could have mimicked that move.
Yes, Cole, I am doing another run. I'm also going to do my best to retrace the steps. I'm not trying to go for an improved
Game
time.
dev clip
I'm
that
just
shit.
trying to go for a, like, redo of what I already
Yeah.
did.
Yeah, it won't count towards the leaderboard. It's just he's just doing it to satisfy himself. All right, what happens if I mimic transform? And then right now, now Ditto has transformed. Okay, so
Let's do this.
hey, check it out, Steve. I have the Ditto infinitely spamming transform as an Alakazam. Okay, this is enough goofing off. That's enough. All right, let's bring up Steve's stream.
You don't have to.
No, I'm doing it. I want to watch you. I'm going to be here for moral support.
All right.
Oh, it looks like you already started.
Yeah, you guys don't have to stick around for this second one.
No, you guys don't. On my end, you can stick around if you want to.
All right, have a nice night, Cole. It's kind of funny. Once the Ditto transforms, it actually gets weaker. So much weaker.
Yeah.
Oh.
Man, the cat cam is really high up.
It was sitting in front of the TV. Oh, that was a nice crit.
Why wouldn't you just wait until like you're level 12 or something to use that candy so you get the most of it?
So that way I'm closer to being able to defeat 2 Pokemon per battle.
I guess that makes sense.
The
It'll help
first
you
few
trade better.
levels are the hardest levels.
Yeah, that's true.
And Jigglypuff's not worth it.
So, oh yeah, I can.
You don't have to watch my stream. I could just pause and do it on Discord where you can see live.
No, I'm seeing it live. I don't mind the few second lag.
Oh wait, I had a chance of winning this one last time. Oh, I can do it. Yes. Yes.
All right, now I can. I think I can full screen this, right?
Screw it.
Yeah,
We're
it's
just-
good enough. Good enough. Haha, watching Speed stream's kind of interesting. I'm watching Speed, watching Steve. Hey, I mean, whenever I win, like, I go to his stream, and when he wins, he goes to mine.
There are entire YouTubers, that's all they do.
There we go, that's better. Now you can guys see the whole thing. There you go.
Oh, I don't have enough HP for that. Oops.
I can probably crop the camera a bit, but I guess you don't really need to see that part of it.
Yes. Gotta level these Blastoise. They're the best training I can get.
That is actually what I trained on for the most part. It was Blastoise. Those things
For the-
give like 90 XP.
Yeah, for the most part, I got Machops. I know I could have teleported there. That was really stupid. I
Yeah.
got distracted. All right. I think I'm 1 level away from being able to do 2 Pokemon per level up. Possible.
Hey, at least this will prepare you to do Abra and Gen 2. Yeah, I wouldn't want to do that either. But you know,
Oh.
this run was a lot better than Beedrill. I will just say that.
Magnemite's not worth it.
No, it's totally worth it. Look at it.
Yeah, I should have picked and choose better to last run because I battled everything. Whereas this time I'm gonna pick the more experience-rich Pokemon because I have to heal every single time, and that's also time-consuming.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Alright, we're going till 14, and then once we get to 14, we're just gonna beeline it.
Man, if people watch the VOD afterwards, they're going to be wondering, why the heck did Abra really take like a 2.5-hour stream?
It's my first ever redo because I've been unsatisfied before with how runs have gone, and sometimes that's just kind of how they go. But today's run was inexcusable.
Yeah.
I wasn't
Cough,
kidding
snarl.
when I said it was literally one of the worst runs I have ever done.
Even worse than Snorlax?
Oh, much worse than Snorlax. Trust me, I would have destroyed you if I had played, like, even in... Oh! Okay. You know, that's fine.
You know, I don't really mind going into those fights, even if the amount of HP you have isn't enough. Who was the PokeTuber that did that 10-hour run? I know Scott's done a couple. I know he had to do Magikarp in yellow twice.
I still can't find it. Still can't find this flyer.
But I mean, I have done like really
Crap.
long runs. No, the 10-hour game time in Gen 1. Oh, game time.
That was Van Man, and he did a 10-hour Ditto run.
Was Ditto even possible? I don't remember the video that well.
Yes. There were 2 battles that were basically impossible, but with enough attempts, you can do it. So the Giovanni battle requires precision luck. Like, you have to do it one way. There's only one way. You must have these things happen, and it involves, like, critical hits from a Rhyhorn.
Yeah.
And then same thing with Lorelei. That one, the Lorelei one, was even harder because you had to rely on a critical hit to one-shot her Dugong with takedown. Then you had to rely on 2 critical hits to 2-shot her Cloyster. Like 3. You need 3 critical hits in a row, and that's not exaggeration in any way. You absolutely need 3 critical hits in a row with Dugong.
The Nidorino were also very easy training too. Like the Nidorino and the Blastoise were the best things to train on. Number 3 was Seadra. Also, what I did in my run, before I did any blackouts, I bought myself some Pokeballs. Do you have Pokeballs?
Yes. Still have not seen that flyer in 2 runs. Still.
Did you remember to get those rare candies?
I'm just gonna beeline them when I hit level 14.
Ah.
At least now I know where Dodrio is, so at least I can head there if I don't manage to catch the flyer.
Yeah, so on this route, it looks like Pidgeotto was one of the level 5 encounters, so it's really rare. But I know Route 2 had some Spearow.
Aren't I on? Oh.
You're on Route 1.
Yeah.
Route 2's like before the forest.
Yes. Oh, I can do it. I can do it. Yes.
Well, alright guys, I guess on my end of the stream, we're going through Fire Red music.
Maybe I can get that Spearow. Come on, Spearow. Okay, you know, we can go ahead and catch that.
At least on my end, since I muted the YouTube video, but the Discord call's still going through, at least it seems like his video still has background music, although it's probably not the one he's playing. Oh yeah, Kingler was one of my HM users.
Yeah, Kingler can pretty much learn everything.
Yeah. Even fly.
Hello, Bulbasaur. I never saw you the first time.
I've actually seen one Bulbasaur, and it killed me. Cut user. Yeah, Kingler is a cut user.
Still no flyer.
I wonder if you... Yeah, like... I don't know how the randomizer chooses to replace things.
It's the same ROM. I'm not going to complain.
Yeah, it's weird. Well, I guess you'll just have to look for a flyer elsewhere.
Oh, hold on.
But I will say, though, in Crystal, it's a lot harder to find a flyer. It's a lot easier to find a cut user, a surf user, strength, but it's a lot harder to find a fly user.
I don't remember exactly where the rare candies are, so I'm just obviously just grab everything.
Yeah.
I never saw you, Hitmonchan. Or Electabuzz. Oh my god, this is the most encounters I've ever had in a row. What the heck? I've never seen such an experience-rich encounter rate.
Hey, I watched this clip one time of one guy doing a red and blue speedrun. It's a very old clip, but in the forest, even though he was walking on the right patches, he still got 7 forest encounters. He even got an encounter on the tile where that trainer sees you.
Okay, 10 minutes start.
Oh, almost sub 10 Kadabra. Don't forget to unfreeze,
I immediately unfroze it.
Yeah, I don't know what caused it to, like, Confusion to have 40 power points for me. It was 40 out of 40, so it was like, it copied over
I'm telling
all
you,
of
you double-clicked it. It's not a mystery.
Double click. Does that, like, double the amount?
You unclicked it, and it refreshed to 40, but then you clicked it again, and it refreshed. It got stuck at 40. Wow, that was way easier than last time.
Yeah, what I did, that's right, that's why Speed 1, he cheated with 40 PP. Well, here's the thing, though. The most amount of times I've used Confusion between heals was probably, like, 12. I reached nowhere close to that. And besides, Confusion got erased with Psychic when I got to Saffron. Watching you with Steve, yeah. I mean, I understand if people on my end leave. Go to his chat.
I don't know why I'm saving. I don't think any of these battles were hard, but I'm trying to duplicate my run. I'm not trying to improve. I'm just trying not to make mistakes.
But that's not duplicating your run, then.
Like, for instance, I'm not going to just do Sylph because I think because I know Sylph has a good item there. I'm gonna do Sylph when I did Sylph. When I should have done Sylph.
So, if you're going to be redoing this with 99% the same things, except without those mistakes, you're not gonna update your leaderboard?
Depends on how closely I duplicate it.
Yeah. Yeah, because I think you can still update it with that more accurate time. You just won't count it as a win for you, even if it's faster than my time.
Mm-hmm. I don't actually keep track of wins and losses.
Oh, I do, because of how much I was losing.
Yeah, I know.
Yep. But congrats, guys. I am on a 5-win streak now in blue. Definitely wasn't like that early on. I think early on, Steve probably got like 3 wins in a row on average. Because he was just so much better at it.
Oh, that's cool.
Yes. Sandshrew does make a good HM user as well. You know, I never did check what that item was down that ladder. The ladder that leads to that rocket grunt and, like, the HP up. I never did check it. It could be a rare candy.
I am going to be doing that because I did do it last time.
Oh.
I figured with
Oh my god, you found a rare candy. And that win streak will get broken in a spectacular fashion. It definitely will be. But at least I have a win streak now in Crystal, even though it's only 1 win, but still.
I was lying about Payday, by the way.
So it couldn't learn it.
Right.
The only time we've ever used Payday was on Raichu. And we just happened to get it early enough to where it was helpful. Man, you're doing this run like you know where everything is.
What? No, I'm doing this run like the first time. I'm picking everything up. That's what I
One
did the
win
first
isn't a-
time. I'm literally
Game Dev
even
says-
I'm even doing the same trainers.
Game Dev says one win isn't a streak, you cheeky bastard. Hey, I mean, it's one in a row. The row is only one win long. So technically one win is a streak. It's just one. Streak of one.
All right.
You know me. I like to be literal with words.
So, I think the biggest mistake that, I kid you not, probably cost me upwards to 7 minutes. No, 5 minutes. Was not, I taught over dig.
You taught dig? I never did. A row requires more than one. Okay, smarty. Fine, we'll have it your way. I'm hopefully going to get a streak in Crystal. How's that?
I almost had a heart attack right there.
You almost picked the wrong fossil. That's it. Start over.
You're right. That was the thing. That was the heart attack inducer.
Did you teach Mega Punch?
I did. And then I almost immediately taught over it for dig. Oh, actually, Mega Punch did help right here for Mr. Mime. That was it. The whole run.
Yeah. That's what I had it for. Until it started using Barrier.
Oh, I must have got a crit because I never had to change moves.
Don't forget the backyard rare candy.
I never forget that.
Huh, does this place sell escape ropes?
That's a good call, or a good question.
You've never even
Nope.
taught Mega Punch. That's it. This run's not similar. Invalid.
You're right.
I know, you don't care.
Minor things like that are not what I'm redoing this run for. It's for things like dig. It's the grand what if. I screwed up
I mean,
the whole
why would-
what.
I mean, isn't that due to the fact that you taught Dig to your main Pokemon and you were just spamming A?
I meant to teach it dig. It's a 100 power move.
Yeah, but its main physical attack is bad. Like, when I had Mega Punch for quite a little bit, and then I eventually replaced it with Seismic Toss. Did you ever find it?
Yeah. It was
Dig can be good on Abra due to fighting other Psychics. I mean, it's still a good physical move, yeah, but I just didn't want to waste it because I still wanted Dig on an HM user. And if I delete Dig on the Kadabra, I'm never going to get Dig again, so I'd have to buy ropes.
Didn't realize Dodrio was actually kind of hard to find. I found it on my third attempt last run when I hit this
Yeah,
grass.
finding Flyer's just weird.
It was just this grass. This grass I found on my third try.
Game Dev says it wasn't there.
It was absolutely here. It was, in fact, the third scratch patch down. I remember this.
I don't know.
There it is. Told you.
Oh, never mind then.
Game dev's a liar.
Yeah, he's the insurer of chaos.
By his own admission, guys. Just wanna point that out.
Could have sworn it was south of Saffron.
That's all right. These things get ingrained in your. Oh my God! You can't be for real. Just die. You deserve to die. Spiro just deserved to die. It taunted me. You can't do that to me, Spiro. You can't just exist when I spent so hard trying to find another flyer. You just can't do that to me.
That was how I encountered my Spearow.
Alright, I gotta catch like 3 Pokemon in here. Whatever first 3 I find. Oh god, I need 8. Okay, that's fine. I didn't check the Diglett area last time when I was supposed to. That was a mistake. I regretted. I already know. I forget. I don't think the old Amber item was very good, but I gotta grab it anyways because I was supposed to grab it.
Did you guys know you can use an escape rope in the fan clubhouse? Yes, we did. Sometimes we dig out of it too.
That's like one of the most obvious spots.
Yeah. In yellow version, they actually patched that, but you can just go in the Diglett's cave and dig back to Cerulean, so it's just an extra 6 seconds. You know, I'm actually still kind of surprised that there are people on my end still watching, even though I'm literally just playing your stream. I mean, if you think about it, Steve, you're getting twice as many views right now.
That's not how that works.
I know it's not. Some of these are probably the same people. Like, I know Game Dev's probably watching both right now.
Oh god, I didn't heal at that center. That could have been bad.
Whoa, you almost teleported back.
Yeah, I almost teleported back to Cerulean.
Steve, you're not supposed to be making these mistakes.
Almost. That I thought this time. I actually thought. I actually think I already caught a Dratini.
I have to sadly switch between the two. I mean, you don't have to switch between the two. You can just do Steve's stream.
Okay. How many?
I'm just doing this anyway because I have nothing else better to do. And even if I end my stream right here, guess what? I can't really do anything else until Steve finishes his stream.
What do you mean?
I mean, we were gonna like work on. I don't know if you were either gonna work on the overlay or we were gonna play some Jackbox or what.
We are gonna work on the overlay, or at least Jessica's gonna give me an update on what's going on with the overlay. At this point, we're pretty much done. If any of you guys can think of something to put like trainer related, that's what I'm trying to think of at the moment. I need to add something in the trainer slot of the overlay.
I mean, what do you have there so far?
The amount of money that you get and their name.
Oh, here's a fun fact, guys. Apparently, Game Dev looked through the disassembly. You want to know how much money every trainer gives? Easy. Every trainer class has a different money multiplier associated with them. You take that multiplier and then you times it by the level of their last Pokemon. So, for example, if a trainer's multiplier is 10 and their last leveled Pokemon was 20, they'll give you $200. I'm not sure if that works for the current gens, because I think in current gens it's just a set amount, because some trainers will give you like $20,000. So, I'm pretty sure that is still in Gen 2 and Gen 3. I'd have to test it. It would explain why in that game, like, the champion only gave you like $7,000. Like, they just hardly gave you any money in that game.
I feel stupid right now. I thought I was supposed to have cut by now.
It's at... Do you want me to tell you where it is?
Sure.
It's at the 6th guy. Oh, wait, no, that's the bike. Never mind. It was the coin case.
Oh, right. Yep, you're right.
Hello, Maggie Coleman. Oh, yeah, and the Pokeballs that correspond with the total number of Pokemon the trainer has. Yeah, I actually saw that. That's really cool.
Alright, now I have the T. Alright. Alright, now that I have a fly user, things will go a little bit easier.
Did you ever do the fighting dojo for training?
I did not. One of my biggest regrets was teaching Hold on. Teaching Reflect. Never needed it. Not one time.
You're technically right. I used it in several fights, but it really never came in handy.
Okay.
So yeah, you got a point there.
All right, Clefairy, you stay there. You stay there. That
Honestly,
Clefairy.
the Pokemon moving around there, that's not as bad as it is in Gen 3. In Gen 3, it's like they just move everywhere.
It was a menace. It would not leave. I just stared at it and stared at it and stared at it.
It's just standing there, menacingly. Hey, you knew I was gonna have to do that.
I'm surprised you have seen SpongeBob episodes that old.
Bro,
That
how young
episode-
do you think? Bro, I'm almost 21 years old. I'm like
I am
6 years
7
younger
years
than you.
older than you. I was the target audience when that episode came out. I was
Well,
like
I didn't
8.
see it. I didn't see it live. Like I didn't see it like in whatever year it came out. Obviously, Nick just reran like every SpongeBob episode for like several hours a day. They just kept rerunning it. I
Oh.
just saw the reruns.
That does make sense. Yeah.
I think when I was a kid, like I
Ooh.
watched like every episode. So I think I only watched up to like the first 12 seasons. It was whenever I quit watching SpongeBob, but when I watched every episode that there was at the time, even like
So-
the first episode.
Game dev, can you by chance tell me, are you able to figure out the value of how many Pokemon I currently have?
There
That
is
would
an
be
address
useful.
in GameHook for that.
That would be useful to know.
There is an address in GameHook for that Red and Blue. There's like a number called Team Total. Yeah, Game Dev, look in the mapper. It's in the player team section, I believe.
Yeah, that would be a good number to know. Ooh, that's easy XP.
Yeah, so you'll know like when you're catching your HM users when stuff will get teleported to the PC boxes.
No, not my how many do I have on my party? No. How many do I have total?
Wait,
Do I have
overall?
12 yet? Do I have 11 or do I have 10? I don't want to check my
Oh,
my-
you mean like the Pokédex? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Game Dev, you might want to look at that.
Like,
I
do
know
you see? I've got 2 Pokeballs on me. There's a 100% catch rate. I should know exactly how many Pokeballs I needed, and clearly I bought too many.
Well, just buy 10 Pokeballs and just remember the Magikarp. So, guys, what time are you predicting for this? I saw some predictions earlier in chat. You're predicting sub-hour. I
No.
definitely think sub-hour is possible.
Oh, well, I'm not. If I were playing this strategically, I would also say sub-hour, but I'm redoing basically what I did last time. So I'm thinking of like 103.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Steve, you just started picking up those items, too?
I regret. That was one of my regrets, was not picking up those items earlier.
Yeah. Yeah, there were some runs where one of them was a rare candy. And it's literally just right there when you're getting, the 6 guy.
Oh, I'm gonna have less rare candies in this one. I can guarantee it.
You don't remember where they all are?
I had 7 rare candies last run. I'm gonna have even less this time. I picked up more items last run.
Also, Game Dev, there is a spot in GameHook that tells you how many you've caught.
Yeah, I don't know where I would want to put it on my overlay, but I want it somewhere. I'll have to figure it out.
Not sure. Oh, I hate you both so much right now. Why do you hate us both? What did I do? I mean, I get Steve's asking way too much of you.
It could be right next to the badge case. That actually would be a better spot, honestly. Right
Man,
next to
look
the
at us
badge case.
just working on overlays.
Oh, I'm stupid. I wasn't supposed to head north. I was supposed to head south. There I go again, doing stupid things. I probably had to battle that guy. Okay. Alright. So be it.
Yep, so be it.
Oh my god, why am I just... Alright, I gotta shut up.
Check Discord, huh?
But anyways, we haven't worked on the overworld yet, but the badge case is going to be in the overworld. I want to probably put the Pokedex amount right next to the badge case.
Steve, there's some sort of issue. In GameHook, Game Dev just DM'd me an image of it on Discord. In the player.pokedex caught, it's a huge array of bytes. It's like 18 bytes long.
So that's a no.
Yeah, this is why he hates us now.
That one,
Like, I don't even know why the Pokedex caught looks like that. Like, why wouldn't it? Oh wait, is it just a bunch of like ones and zeros for every entry in the game?
I'm not.
For all
I'm not married.
151?
I'm not married to that idea, honestly. I could do without.
The best part, it displays as true false on the UI. Why would it? Hey, Game Dev, I'm curious. Look in the values section. See if all those ones and zeros add up to 151. Like, because I think maybe how it's tracking that is like all those bytes, all those integers represent a Pokemon, and a 1 equals caught, 0 is not caught. Maybe there's a way to keep track of the total amount of the ones. Maybe? Yeah, see if you can figure that out.
Oh, that one's Sky Attack right there.
He says, I got a solution for it. I just don't like you. Oh, that's good. It's mutual. Psychics PP angry. Yeah, in my last run, in the run I did, I accidentally sold PP up because I thought I could sell it for like what the other vitamins sell for, so I can get money for repels. But I didn't realize it sells for $0.
That's still low. That's so low.
I know. Well, the interesting thing is, in like Gen 2, in Gen 3, you can actually sell PP ups. I've actually sold PP ups before for money.
Crap.
Oh, Ron Calbro joined the Discord. Thank you.
I don't remember if I taught Surf yet. I should probably do that right now.
Yeah, man, welcome. Hey, Steve M Plays, do you have a Discord server?
I do not.
You should consider making one for like your loyal fans.
I used to. They're dead. They're deader than a doornail most of the time.
Well, I mean, mine isn't really that dead. There's like 1 or 2 people that post things at least every other day.
Remember when I used to have like 100 people who used to watch me on Twitch all the time? Well, my Discord was always dead.
Well, they weren't the true fans.
No, they're just... A Discord is very different than viewers. They watch, they're interested in what you're doing at that moment, but Discord is more of an investment in a day-to-day basis. And
yeah, I mean, it's just a nice commodity thing to have. Like, hey, there's the Alakazam. You know, this actually isn't my original Discord server. My original server I created in like 2019, I believe, for the channel. I ended up deleting it because it was so inactive. But then I was going to rely on like community posts for everything. But then later I decided to just bring the server back. A few of the people that were my other server rejoined immediately. And now my server is bigger than it used to be. I wonder how many members there are. I'm not going to count bots.
Alright, I don't remember. I think Koga was like really easy.
I've got 26 members in my server.
Wow, Koga. Clearly the new Erica.
I know, right? Funny thing is, I actually fought Koga when I was like level 37. Psychic would not Oko his victory bell, and he put me to sleep.
Oof. I've accidentally battled a few trainers that probably put me over that range to just level up. Also, I don't know if you battled every single Pokemon you came across in Mount Moon, but I also did that.
Well, I also run a Discord server for Pokemon Conquest speedrunning. This server's got like a couple hundred members in it. Well, the server's pretty dead now. It was pretty active when I was still running the game.
Oh yeah, I remember picking on that up last time, being happy and disappointed.
Yeah. Oh, hello, 007 Austin on Twitch. Sorry, I just reopened up OBS. You know, that whole thing's just interesting. Like, Steve helped me set up Restream so I can connect to my Twitch account and make it more active, but my Twitch is still pretty much dead. Like, 99% of my live stream viewers are on YouTube. And I mean, the only reason I'm still doing it is just because, like, it's barely any effort. I mean, yeah, I switched over to YouTube streaming too, because I was on the fence of it for a while, because I always thought of Twitch just being more popular, but when you stream on YouTube, you actually connect to your subscribers, because a lot of YouTube subscribers don't even know you have a Twitch. Like, for me, for example, I've got 1.26 thousand subs, but like 101 Twitch followers.
I've got like 13,000 Twitch followers.
Well, that doesn't count. That's from your Magic days.
Yeah.
Well, I guess those other followers were from my speedrunning days, but still. Like, when all I did was stream speedruns, I would get, like, one follow every 2 weeks.
The reason why... Oh, wow, there's a Furo in here, too. Okay, the people that are, like, sub to me on, like, my old Twitch account are still sub to me. That's why I have so much of a... That's why, I think you were asking about that earlier, why I had so many, like, subs. Like, not subs. Well, I guess in Twitch they're called subs.
But on Twitch it's
patrons.
called
Patrons, I was talking about patrons, yeah.
Oh, on Patreon?
Yeah, they moved to Patreon. Okay, now I've got the Thunder Badge. Okay. I've already beat Koga, so that means I am officially... Oops. I have weird Pokemon. Right.
Guys, on my end, for just a quick second, I'm gonna move this over. Oh, Game Dev got the code to work, apparently. I don't know why you said you hated me. That only took like 10 minutes.
He just likes to complain sometimes, I guess.
Yeah, he's a bitch.
Alright. Oh yeah, I remember being disappointed with the lift key. That was a good call. Oh wait, I'm supposed to go back there. Because I picked it up last time. I forgot. I'm supposed to be duplicating what I'm supposed to be doing, so I should go back and do the lift key. Oh, I already deposited it. I'm just that dumb. Welcome to Suicune.
Yeah, there you go, Steve.
Thank you very much. You didn't have to do that.
I mean, you're a member on my channel, so...
I was mostly paying back the favor for you being a Patreon of mine.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. Actually, it's the same amount on Patreon.
Oh, is Suicune not the lowest?
No, I chose the similar tier. No, the lowest was like something $2.99.
Oh.
But the reason I chose for Suicune is now every week you have to go with one of my nicknames.
Oh. I see. I forgot I gave rewards such as that.
You're gonna name something Care Bear.
You know, it's about time, I guess.
Yeah.
I'd have been done.
Should I also do the same thing for the item count? That way you know how many items you have before your bag is full and display your money. I know Gym Leader Matt does that with his.
That was already in the works. I'm pretty sure that was one of the first things I sent you way back in the day. Yes, that'll be an overworld thing.
Yeah.
I have no idea
plus
how
Steve,
that'll work.
Yeah. Plus, Steve, I kind of feel bad about like how the whole run went.
Oh, it's fine. It's a me problem. You can't fix me. I'm bad.
All right, you know what? Yeah, you're right. I'm gonna get my money back.
You would have to go to whatever like credit card company you used.
I'm not doing that.
Rage.
Well, I'm YouTube members on 2 different channels now. I actually was a temporary member on Scott's channel because some guy gifted like 200 subs or something like that, but I didn't renew it because I'm on his Patreon, so I didn't want to do both.
Crap. What was the thing I was supposed to do? Oh well, I'll just have to do the thing I'm supposed to do.
Hey Steve, do you make a bigger cut from like Patreon or YouTube memberships?
Patreon. Which is unfortunate because honestly I think Patreon has less benefits.
Joke's on you, I don't monetarily support any PokeTubers. Game Dev, I've seen you donate to us before one of us would win a race. I've seen that before.
That was
Don't give me that.
a long time ago.
Rolling it, fucking laughing. Yeah, you got busted, Game Dev. And I still appreciate you for that, even though you said you hate my guts. You should totally teach Reflect.
I thought about it, then I thought against it.
How are my own stream numbers going up right now? Like, why are you watching this?
It's a length thing.
Probably.
No.
Okay.
I'm telling you. I'm not like giving you a suggestion. I'm telling you. The longer you're on, the more AFK people you will pick up. That's a fact of streaming.
Yeah. I mean, funny thing is, like, during a couple of those Zelda randomizer streams I've been doing, like, those things would go on a really long time, but they would get less numbers than a randomizer.
You still have to pick something that somebody's interested in watching.
Yeah, that's true. I need to stream Call of Duty, just play for like 4 or 5 hours straight.
If you pick,
Well, I mean, there still has to be some sort of purpose to the stream.
If you pick Pong from the 1970s, I guarantee you're not going to pick up any viewers. It doesn't matter if you stream it for 36 hours straight. There has to be a market. So, when
there's a market for randomizers. Plus, I enjoy doing them, so I don't care.
When I did Magic the Gathering, you would pick up a lot of people because a lot of people are interested in a lot of things. It's something that people regularly check out.
You vastly underestimate the classic game community. Yeah, Steve is definitely underestimating them.
No, this is a niche within a niche. This is Pokemon Red and Blue plus randomizer. This is a niche within a niche. So I am not underestimating anybody. This is just simple information.
Well, the thing is, I'm always watching all those Zelda randomizers. This one guy has a whole VODs channel with like 100 of them he's done in the past couple of years, and each one of those has an average of like 35,000 views on a VODs channel.
There's also exceptions to the rule where
that's true.
No, there are exceptions where one person could revive it. Well, I don't even want to say revive. Where where people aren't interested in the game, they're interested in the person. So,
Yeah.
for instance, the the guy I was talking about that does Jackbox. Well,
Yeah.
his name is Chilled Chaos on Twitch. He does like Jackbox, he does like Mario Party, and he does what's it called? That game with the liars.
Lie Swatter.
No, it's not a Jackbox game. Hold on. I have to you have to get rid of some things in my inventory.
Yeah, thing is, like, my Zelda streams still get a bunch of viewers, but I actually noticed the streams I get the most amount of people from Twitch are the Zelda ones. Among Us? Well,
Among Us, that's it. Yes, Among Us, that's it. So when he plays Among Us is instantly revived. Among Us is like a few thousand people like game. But when he plays Among Us is now a 20,000 person game. So sometimes a person can just have such a fandom that they are the category. They're not the game. Like, the game is irrelevant.
Yeah, that's kind of us, Steve, with like these randomizers, because you notice a huge chunk of our audience are constantly returning viewers, so people are pretty much just coming for I think they're pretty much just coming for us at this point, because like your random solo runs, because the solo runs get more views than the randos. It works like that for both of us. We get pretty much the same amount of people. So I think a lot of the people who watch us are actually coming for us, not for the game.
I was actually just about to get to that. So, remember how I said the randomizers is a niche within a niche? Well, when I get rid of the second niche, aka the randomizer, and just do the regular niche, which is just Pokemon Red and Blue or Pokemon Crystal, they get a lot more views than the randomizers. And when I say view, I'm not talking about view count, like 250 views here, 150 views here. I'm talking about amount of time watched. The randomizers have half the amount of time watched as the regular runs. So people are just more interested in the regular game, which makes sense because it casts a wider net.
Yeah. How long is Zelda randomizer versus Blue? Let's see. The average Blue randomizer seems to be like an hour 15 minutes. The average Zelda one for the settings I like to do is like 9 hours.
So I think the guy that I watch that also does Zelda randomizers, Gym Leader Matt, or sorry, not Gym Leader, Axial Matt, he does it in about 8.
Yeah.
But he's done a lot more than you have, so you could probably strive to become 8.
Yeah. Maybe. Well, the settings I like to do map randos.
He actually does harder settings.
He probably does no logic.
No, that nobody does no logic. That doesn't make any sense.
ZFG does no logic.
But that's stupid. Like, it doesn't make any feasible sense to be able to play and then literally realize there isn't a correct path. So yes,
actually,
he pretty much puts the hardest settings except logic is on.
That's just to make sure it's guaranteed beatable. Like, for example, the boomerang isn't behind a boomerang check as child. But, like, here's the thing. Like, with no logic on, there was one run I just watched from his where the boomerang was a boomer. It was you needed boomerang to get to. So he had to do a bomb chew hover to get to it. He has to do a lot of glitches.
Yeah, Gym Leader Matt does... Or Axial Matt. I know 2 Matts. Or I watched 2 Matts. It's very confusing. So, Axial Matt, he doesn't really do glitches very much. He just kind of knows where everything is.
Yeah, if you're doing glitchless, do logic.
He just recently did the Ocarina of Time plus Majora's Mask to combine randomizer.
Yeah, I've heard of those.
And it took him like 24 hours.
Legend of Zelda Link to the Past races would be amazing. Yeah, I would definitely think about those because they're a lot shorter, but I've never played Link to the Past. I know it is on Super... I think... Is Super Nintendo on Switch Online right now? I think it is. Like, I think that game's on there. I should, like, give it a play. Just so I can learn the game.
Holy crap,
Gym
that
leader
was a
Matt
rare
said-
candy? I never
You
picked
never
it up
knew
last
it?
time.
I
didn't
picked
pick-
it up.
I didn't pick up much of anything.
Yeah. Alright, so, yeah, Gym Leader Matt does need to come back. Yeah, I agree. But I think right now he's doing, like, a vacation or something, but we really want to get other people, but they just haven't been contacting us back.
The other problem is we make this look easy. I was very, very disheartened about a 110 time, but if the majority of you guys were to do 110, you would have felt very, very proud of it.
Yeah.
So there's also just not a lot of competition. Plus, it's just something we have a lot of practice in. So Gym Leader Matt said he did like 4 runs, or more. He did like 4 runs in preparation for our stream, and he still... Well, actually, he did really close, but he still lost. But very close.
Better than that time Game Dev got, remember?
Yeah, Game Dev didn't do as much practice as Gym Leader Matt. Plus, Gym Leader Matt does all of those other runs.
Yeah.
Oh my god, look, it's got Earthquake and Dig.
And only 65 HP and 39 defense.
Alright, fuck, what did I teach you to? There it is. Kingler. Oof, that's far down in the thing.
I'll never live the Raichu race down. No, you will not. Neither
It's
will
okay.
Steve. I beat him by like half an hour.
You know, someday you'll join in another race, and, you know, there's literally nowhere you can go but up.
Yeah. But yeah, I'll definitely play A Link to the Past. I'll definitely play it. I'll definitely try a randomizer, because it's 2D, so it's going to remind me more of like Red and Blue and Crystal with like where items are, and it's going to be a lot quicker. Like I think Game Dev told me like a bad seed would be like 2.5 hours. A good seed would be like an hour and a half.
I'm not going to use this time. This time's too good.
Are you sure?
I did every check in the game except Bill, too. Oh, and Giovanni.
I mean, it seems like you did everything pretty much the same. You actually have less rare candies. You just didn't do those stupid-ass mistakes. But to be honest, yeah, you pretty much knew... Well, you did copy pretty much everything you did.
Dig and Fly make that much of a difference. Like, I'm telling you.
Honestly, I think this is just more efficient Brock training, because you knew what to expect in the
No,
grass.
I might have even have done better Brock last time. No, I didn't. No, you're right. I
Yeah,
did
Gym
not
Leader
do
Matt does have a lot going on, yeah. I mean, we all do. We all have a life.
well. I don't.
Well, I guess not me currently. I'm watching someone else's stream.
I don't have a life. I can tell you that right now. Oh, hold on.
having a job
I need
tomorrow-
Flash. I need Flash. Let's go grab Flash back. Just in case, that's our secret weapon for the champion if we can't do it.
Good lord.
You think I'm kidding? Oh god, I need 1700 XP. Hold on. I gotta get like 2 wild encounters. Then rare candy up. Come on. I can even dig out.
You know what's funny? I was supposed to be using my Wednesday stream times to... Oh yeah, John. Steve, why don't you use Mimic?
No. I didn't go.
Yeah, it wasn't really helpful.
I didn't have Mimic the first time.
Yeah.
I'm still
Was I
trying
saying?
to replicate what I did last time. I didn't have Mimic.
Oh.
I didn't have Mimic last time.
So funny thing, I'm supposed to be using like my Wednesdays to like stream like speedruns like I used to, but I just got hooked on like Zelda randos. I just enjoy those way more. than speedrunning anything. I just enjoy them way more. I mean, it's kind of like a speedrun. You're racing against yourself. Doing a rando. But the problem is, like, the settings I do just take too long. Well, there are some other settings I can do for OOT. I could just do a regular max item shuffle without entrance rando. Those on average take like 4.5 hours. Use Wednesday to learn Link to the Past. Well, not this Wednesday. I'm going to be out of town. But maybe I could stream like my first playthrough of it. I'm not going to do a rando because, like, how can I do a rando if I don't know the base game?
X defend. Oh, Bruno. Oh, another X defend. Bruno, I gave you so many chances to win. So many.
Actually, GameHook works with the Super Nintendo. Does Link to the Past have a mapper? You do that, I'll watch and need be in VC. I'll definitely keep that in mind, game dev. I'll keep that in mind. Hey Steve, you said you weren't confident about sub-hour. You know what fascinates me? This is starting as an Abra. Imagine Alakazam.
I know. Well, actually, we started with like early cut. I think that's more of a factor than anything.
Yeah.
This is right where you won last time.
Really? No, that's interesting. We both kind of made a lot of screw-ups because, like, I beat the league. You made so many mistakes, but you were only 2 minutes behind me. But all of your mistakes cost way
I wasn't
more
two
than 2
minutes behind you. You chose not to use rare candies. You Snorlaxed it just so I would keep up.
No, the difference is Snorlaxing is when I would do it over and over again. I only did one attempt. I just wanted to see if it was possible. And the Ditto made it impossible. Believe it or not.
I think this is a lower level. I might not one-shot the Ditto. I don't know what it takes to one-shot the Ditto.
I don't know. So you're not going to update your leaderboard?
No, this would be unfair. Unless, oh, you know what? Put an X by it.
For redo?
Yeah. I established that.
I mean, there are some
that's what
other
an X
Pokemon
means.
you do need to redo, like Rhydon. You need to redo Rhydon.
I already established an X means a redo. I can do that.
Yeah. So if something is in first place, you can just say, oh, but just remember there's an X next to it. That means it was a second playthrough.
So I beat Brock around 11 minutes. I want to say if this started out as an Alakazam, I probably would have beat Brock at 4 minutes. So I want to say there's like 7 minutes to shave off if we start off with an Alakazam.
Oh, so are you telling me the God tier time is sub 50?
No, I wouldn't say sub 50. I'd say 50.
No, you had one Blackout. And besides, like, there were a bunch of psychic types. Like, what if we just had less of those?
That one Blackout was literally the second encounter of the game, or third encounter of the game, with a Blastoise. It was a tie.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay, well, see, this is what happens when you know you have the skills, and you realize you were just the worst player ever.
Yeah,
Okay.
you're a bad player.
Yeah, so I blew it by 13 minutes. That's how much room there was for improvement. When I said I did bad, I did 13 minutes bad.
Ouch. But you were only 2 minutes behind me in the race, so I made like 11 minutes worth of mistakes.
That is also, I don't want to say mistakes. You probably did had thinking time in there, and you probably also did extra training, which I didn't.
Yes. So yeah, that's why you do need to put the X next to it.
Because I finished 2 levels lower, and that's 2 levels that I just straight up didn't train.
Yeah. So I think you would just have to put an X.
Yeah. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it very much. Let's go ahead and see what tomorrow's stream is going to look like. Or sorry, not tomorrow. Thursday's poll is going to look like.
Well, keep my stream up so they can see it.
All right.
I'd say that the real offset is 5 minutes to account for the knowledge of where things were. Well, he did check every single location he checked last time.
The only thing I did differently, as far as like where items were, I didn't do Giovanni. And one of my mistakes was at Giovanni, where I made a mistake at both Giovannis. So the first Giovanni, the first Giovanni encounter, that one I unfortunately got hit by that guillotine on the Krabby. The second Giovanni, I had 6 PP in seismic toss left. I figured I needed 8 to 10. No, sorry, I needed 10 probably. That would account for 2 shots of all of Giovanni's Pokemon, which is probably unlikely. So, and I got rid of Dig, so I had to walk all the way to the Pokemon Center and then go back to Giovanni, then walk all the way out. Yeah.
Yeah. So it looks like your poll's Dawn fan, Piloswine, Quagsire.
No, sorry.
Looks like...
it sorts by newest first. I hate that. So this is the oldest.
Let's see. Oh, that's the Crystal Race. Oh, Tyranitar, Chikorita, Quillfish. Oh, man, these are some tough choices. I might have to go with Quillfish. No. Tyranitar.
Actually, I think Quillfish might have the coolest image of all of them. I mean, the Tyranitar is definitely also cool.
Could you not find better artwork for Chikorita?
So I'll give you a little insight on how I find my artwork. First of all, let me head to the website on another browser and then copy and paste it over to this browser. So I go to here, then I type in Chikorita Pokemon. And these are the images I have to work with. So yes, there are some better images. I think this might be the one I went with. But the problem is I do have to eliminate the background, and that takes a lot of time as well. Like, you know, this is cool, but this is, I still want it to look kind of legit. But yeah, this is kind of what I do. Like, this one's pretty good, but like, I can't use it. It doesn't look like something Pokemon would do. But yeah, this is what I do. I usually go about 15 pages. Generally, the best images are in the first 2 pages. Oh, I very much contemplated this one. I thought that one would have been hilarious. Alright. Anyways, I hope you guys had a good time. I hope you guys learned a thing or two on when I say I had a bad run. I absolutely had a bad run. But anyways, we will see you guys again on Thursday, where we will most likely be playing either Tyranitar or Chikorita. I actually don't know who's going to win. You might. But make sure to leave a nickname. Good night, everybody.